Alright. Alright, and we're live. Y'all ready for this?
I sure am.
Yep.
Do you want to give yourselves a quick introduction?
Oh yes.
Hold up, we have no game audio for some reason. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Ignore me.
Alright, yeah, so introduction. My name is LudwigVonKoopa. I'm a speedrunner now for 4 years, I think. Doing like 50 different games and stuff. Not really something very seriously. So this is a perfect marathon for me where I get a game to speedrun that I've never played before. And I got a really cool one. When I got this game assigned, I was really scared, but when I started playing this, it was really fun to learn. And I'm here with my commentator, Scarian.
Hello, I am the idiot that submitted this game. The sad thing is, this is one of my more normal runs. I play a lot of really weird stuff. As I know, any of my friends here would know. So, let's get started.
Alright, I guess we get started, and I give you the countdown for the timer, when I heard that correctly. So we will begin the 90% run of this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, the plot of this game is going to be very simple. One of the first things to talk about, the controls. As I'm sure you've noticed, you don't just have a pickup button. You have to control him limb by limb. Right trigger to lift the right leg, left trigger to lift the left leg, and joystick to move whichever leg you've picked up. That's how you walk in a straight line. Similar idea with the arms. You have to navigate the arm to be close enough to whatever you're grabbing. And then you can press the grab button. It leads to things being very silly.
Yeah, it's like when you start learning this, it's like weird as hell, but you kind of get it at some point. It just at some point it just clicks, and you just learn how to do it. Like, this is one of the worst things here. Put on the bow tie.
Yeah, it's one thing kind of funny. That mirror right there, I'm not sure if you've ever noticed, but if you stand in front of it when you try doing that, the camera changes so you look through.
Where's the best man?
Or look at the mirror.
Guess you'll have
That's
to
always
ring yourself.
fun little details. The history of this game is kind of interesting as well. Short version was a few guys got a college project to make a game. So they made a game called Octodad. It was pretty much the same idea. You control Octodad just trying to handle life while trying not to be suspicious. Because none of his family knows that he's an octopus. Somehow. Yeah, that's never really explained and not really important. But it was interesting enough that it got some attention. So later on, they made a Kickstarter for the game, and to make a sequel and kind of a more proper game. And this was the result.
I need you to take care of some chores in the backyard while I get some work done. There's grass to mow, weeds to pull, wood to chop. Are hamburgers really made out of ham?
Here comes already one of the worst things for me in this run, like putting these hamburgers on.
Yeah, it's always like, do I spend the time to pick up my feet? Do I just grab the things? I'd say the worst is probably the mower, though, coming up.
Yeah, that might be still worse.
Sure, but only if the dragon can be named.
Yeah, there's a lot of little skips you can do here, but they're risky because it's like chuck the burgers,
Largest in the world. We'll just see about that.
so nobody bothers because
Thanks, Dad.
that's a huge time loss potentially for almost no time benefit.
The ladybugs are really getting out of hand this season. I should
Yeah,
really
Home
set
Sweet
aside
Home
some money to
is
feed all my flowers.
pretty much the second stage, I would say.
Yeah,
Oops.
it,
Okay,
I would
I
call
found
it-
the third bow tie. That's cool.
oh yeah, it's behind the garden gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, this game has collectible ties hidden throughout the game, 3 in each level.
I think some of my
And,
garden men are still buried there.
The first one was supposed to be on the very first doorknob, but if it's a replay, they hide it.
You want their bodies
All the others
all
still
over the
exist, like you can
house?
see it on top of the shed there, where it used to be. One fun little detail, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it, but you are able to change what tie Octodad is wearing to any of the ones you've collected.
I would mow the lawn, but I hurt my knee at basketball practice and my elbow at
So-
baseball and my foot at...
Fun little details. Yeah, this section with the mowing is definitely the worst thing in the game, at least when you're speedrunning, because it's just very hard to control the mower well enough.
And Dad, are we ever gonna play soccer together?
Dad, when you chop trees, do they feel pain?
Jeez, Stacy, some things like trees and animals don't feel pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, this chopping wood is also much harder than it looks. Because,
If
So-
you can set it up... you go first.
yeah, the game has a kind of a weird system where it auto-targets, like, the closest thing to your limb that you pick stuff up with. But it's really hard to get used to. At least for me it is.
Honey, what's going on?
Gervison's has revolutionized the modern shopping
Okay, so I did decide to not go for the pizza skip because I was really inconsistent at it. I didn't really want to lose 5 minutes in here.
Yeah, I never bother with it. I haven't really tried for it, but it's
We're working on getting it fixed, but we're
short version with the glitch to anyone watching. You stick your arm through the door,
Why are all
because this is a physics game, of course it's buggy. I do have to ask, who designed this grocery store? Or who's taking care of it?
No! I need my kids need their sugary cereal fix!
Because we're making an absolute mess. The layout is weird, and there's not a single employee in the building. Oh, that was weird camera work.
Yeah, the camera is so bad in this section for me. It is
party?
Oh yeah,
incredible.
I think there's
Okay.
a reason.
Big enough to handle
I-
all your biggest events.
I think there's
Okay,
a
this
reason
is-
that we use a mixture of old and new maps, because this old map is just funky around Soda City.
Yeah, I'm already considering changing get back to the other map.
Roasted
'Cause I'm
and toasted.
not really
Stop on
good
by.
at this stuff. Okay. At least I got it in the end.
Yeah, if it helps, no one's really good at this one.
We here
And
at
the
Gervison's
camera
promote
change as you
family
go
values,
under Soda
from
City
great
itself is just...
values to great families.
Oh, that hurts. Every time. I do find a lot of the details in this level hilarious. Like, next to where you picked up the apples, there was a dude literally comparing an apple and an orange. Or, they have lots of references on the walls, like Stanley's pair o' bowls.
See, when the red light's on, the speaker is off. That means it's safe.
Or Commander Video Rentals from BitTrip.
What? Hey, but get away from...
Free sushi samples in the back. They all
Lots of silly things going on here.
Okay. Good chances now that I die the first time. Because you can get stuck in this goop here on the ground.
The jelly, yeah.
Yeah, the jelly. Not this time though. But if you get stuck there, you can't die because the chef can catch up to you. So I'm loading checkpoint again to skip this cutscene here, where your wife blames you for doing weird things here. I mean, we don't do
Mostly
weird things,
disappearing.
right?
It's mostly for, like, where the heck are you and why were you in a back room? So,
I think I didn't get the soda can. It's a cool trick here called like fast scan, where you just move the pizza and move all the other things with the pizza together over the scanner.
yeah. Oh, right there in the plot is probably the worst spot in the game to me as far as plot. Because it's basically... The plot so far has been... First level was kind of a prequel level, you get married. Second level, you're just doing chores at home, and it ends with... Scarlett, your wife, going, "Hey,
You always say that.
I need to do an article on the aquarium."
Where's my ticket? Where's my ticket?
It does respawn back where it came from.
Okay.
Yeah, that once in a blue moon, if you lose it.
Maybe the fish eat it.
But
That might as well be true.
Yeah, so we
Sometimes you-
didn't really meet the incentive for the
Okay, kids.
ticket proxy. But if we have time, if I don't mess up like too bad, maybe we still have time to show it after the run. Like, that's up to his
it's
decision.
one of the flashiest tricks in the game.
Yeah, out of bounds trick.
Yeah, I can keep you updated on that incentive.
I never knew that about kelp.
So you want to explain the kelp skip here?
Yeah, sure. Okay, if you're on low enough physics settings, Octodad becomes very unstretchy. And one part of that that's weird is when you try grabbing, your arm just shoots out whatever direction it is, even if there's nothing to grab. So if you have your arm go up and slightly into a ball, the force of your arm trying to reach out is enough to go past gravity, which lets you fly up and sideways and whatever. Then the kind of catch of it is, or it's like then how kelp skip works. You fly up the slide to hit a
You are now
trigger
entering the deep ocean,
for end of level.
home to many strange
That
and
did get patched
mysterious
out in the
creatures.
newer version of the level, but
Bear
in
witness
any
to their
percent on
world.
PC, we are allowed to use old versions of maps, mix and match,
Predators
new and old,
seek out the phosphorescent glow
so that
of
is
their
not an
prey.
issue.
Do you have what it
For
takes
us.
to hunt in the darkness? I bet you don't.
One thing kind of fun with the, yeah, you can see deep sea skip here. I've got delay compared to him, so I see it happening now, but him flying over another barrier you're not supposed to get through.
Also, we kind of screwed up the story here because it's supposed to be very dark at this point. But because we set the what setting was it again that we have to change for this, like shader or anything?
I didn't touch shaders in mine, but mine looks normal. This actually is what the mobile port looks like by default,
Okay.
which very disappointing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very dark here, but because we have some graphic settings changed, also getting stuck in these wires is
Oh yeah,
If-
every single time. Yeah.
So this is the cuddly snugglefish. It's not really cuddly, but I'll just wait here. Let you know. Yeah, this is what it actually looks like.
Makes a killer
A
gift.
stuffed snugglefish toy makes a killer gift.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, throughout the level you're supposed to hear like cut off versions of the what would be the term, not announcer.
So we
anyway,
still get
Thank
the
you for visiting
the audio of
Deep
Stacy asking for us to bring her a light, but we skipped all of this by just doing the skip
yeah,
at the
the
beginning.
first thing we were supposed to do was use a skip to, or we were supposed to play this dancing minigame that takes about 40 seconds, and then we're supposed to grab a shake light that spawns and use that to lead Stacy around. But we skipped that.
Hey, let's have a conversation. Well, we're alone without the kids.
Yeah.
These strange incidents keep happening, and you brush them off like they're nothing.
The whole game is very silly because you're trying, at least on normal difficulty, if you do things, there's certain things like cheat in these arcade games or let any of the aquarium guys see you, you build up suspicion, and if it ever gets full, then you lose because people are actually realize you're an octopus,
Hey, that guy's cheating.
which you can imagine is kind of an issue. So we play on easy, where it's almost impossible to build up suspicion without it being something really obvious, like touching fire. Where it's more you're taking damage rather than being suspicious.
There was that time you were fixing the sink and the disposal came on, but you wouldn't go to the hospital, yet somehow your arm looks good as new. Are you ever going
This
to
level
explain
does get
that? I don't get
quite a
it.
bit faster if you have
Love ocean,
the
but you
co-op
still
on.
hate the aquarium.
Normally during co-op you have the... In co-op you control the limbs separate from other players. But because of that, you're able to control both arms instead of just one. And you can actually pick up two toys at once, which makes it a lot easier. It is also potentially possible to just chuck the toys at Scarlet, and it's very funny to do.
I guess nothing
Not
else.
worth the risk though. Like a lot of the throw stuff skips, you lose more time
After that bakery burned
than
down,
is
I had a lot.
worthwhile.
I've always wondered what you keep in that musty old basement, but I respect your privacy.
But
Oh yeah, I just saw the bow tie there. In the
Usually so
grab machine.
but when we're talking about us, we clam up.
yeah,
Whack-a-meals.
Aren't these endangered?
They will be when I
yeah.
This mini game is
don't
kind of the worst because of the low physics setting. It's like really easy to let go of the hammer here.
One tip going forward. Do that before the crane game.
Yeah, I know, because now I have to wait.
Yeah,
I realized it right before I did it.
gotcha. Might as well head over to where the toy comes from then.
Oh no, the tank has sprung a leak. My
Again,
hands
I'm
are
on
full.
probably
Why don't
about
you try to
5
fix
seconds
that
late.
instead?
So,
Here, use these. I don't want them anyway.
hurry up and plug the hole. The endangered fish are in danger.
yeah, the co-op in this game is a lot of fun. I do have I have third place in this game in co-op. I mean, two-player co-op, and I have the only two four-player co-op runs in existence.
I've got work to do. When you feel like having a real discussion,
I really like things that are stupid. Which, most of the time, the idea of doing co-op in general qualifies. Doesn't even matter what game you're doing, as long as it's a speedrun.
Okay, I learned this trick right before this run.
Pretty sure forever.
I will give it like one go, I think. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Whatever. Slowly.
Yeah, this is an example of that flight glitch. You can see it. It is a little tricky to do if you're by yourself. 2 players. Again, it's much easier.
No, this is really not working out well. But yeah, you can like go out all the way to the ceiling there and then do a wide like step towards the place where you need to go here at the top of the aquarium.
Yeah, the way the physics work, you don't technically control your arms and legs. You control the hands and feet, and the rest of your body jiggles behind it. So when you take a step in midair, your foot is just trying to go forward, and it just drags your entire body behind.
The captain told me to stinker. What was it? Why did the cod cross the
Which that is kind of the essence of the fly skip as well. Kind of funny with that. I remember seeing once on the forums somebody talking about the fly glitch on the Steam forums, and the dev responded and said, "This is hilarious, we're keeping it."
Oh. Okay, this is me getting absurdly stuck here. No. Okay, good. That's the first death. Like this is really hard for me to control here. This is absurd.
I think it's possible to fly glitch over the box, but I'm not sure about that. It's been a while since I've done it.
Fly glitch doesn't work too well because we have this little ceiling there. It's kind of stopping you from doing it. But at least for me it is. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Again, I have not played this game like until I had to learn it. Okay, okay, I will just try to move over here then, if it doesn't work.
Sometimes I just Hail Mary and just end up on the bottom row behind the box.
I just have to approach this a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's just do it this way. We have to move up the staircase, which is also way easier said than done. Okay. You're supposed to change.
Who really cares?
Supposed to change clothes here to not cause suspicion.
You're supposed to dress up as the captain, which apparently means your classic blue suit.
Yes. But because nobody suspects anything on easy mode, you can't skip all of that.
And just be naked. Huzzah.
And that's what Fatso calls family friendly. Having a naked Octodad running around.
Totally.
So I believe you can skip this cutscene here. I just have no idea how you do it. Top runners can skip this cutscene here.
Again with the leg. What cutscene?
You probably like where the chef talks to your wife.
She's not your wife yet. It's the first time you're meeting her, but yeah.
Yeah, your future wife.
Yeah, I think the trick is book it. Just book it. One thing kind of fun, in the new version of the level, the chef asks you to do the captain's dance. And then you just dance for like a minute. Again, we're using old versions of the levels. Okay, Shark Naked here. You can see it controls differently, and it does have a glitch to it, kind of. The way you're supposed to control it is you press either A or the right bumper, which both act as grab, to charge up, and then when you flash, you release to go max speed forward, and you avoid all the... And that's how you just go in a straight line and it turns for you. But on easy, your momentum stays longer. So after you get a running start, you can just mash the button really fast, and that's more than enough to maintain max momentum. So if you see, when you see him kind of flickering, is maybe the best way to say it. That's why is he's just mashing the grab button to move fast.
Yeah, it only works on easy version of the game, so I don't know if it's really a glitch or if it's intended by the devs, but...
I think it's best classified as an exploit. I think that, at least the running theory is that the devs wanted it to be, they made it so that your momentum lasts longer on easy, but then it happened that they made it last long enough for this to happen. However, this is despite
Why is that?
the Young Horses, the studio, saying that there's no difference in difficulty on that level, so... Who knows? Maybe they're just saying stuff, maybe it's true
The deep sea exhibit gives me the willies.
that there was intention to be nothing,
My biologist's sense is
but...
Ew. No one wants to do that.
Oh yeah, because we're on easy, and we can't build up suspicion, you see we skipped a lot of content there by just running in a straight line, when we're supposed to be, like, gathering a disguise, going through the bathroom, making a mess, getting people distracted. But we don't need to do any of that. So this is the last level of the game. The chef has been hunting us all game. Our family finally knows what we are, and as you can see, the cafeteria is on fire. So, yeah, we gotta stop this chef, deal with him. There is a glitch we're trying to perform here. Our goal is to hit part of the rafters on the other side of the aquarium, right above where Stacy is, our daughter. But if we do things right, then the chef will hit that for us with his normal run cycle, knocking everything flying. There is some luck to it, but it's reliable enough to be worthwhile.
Take this. Shove it into those fish's mouths. Great.
So time to dodge the chef sniping.
Just two more. That'll show him for locking my family in a burning cafeteria.
Yeah.
I will just not pick this thing up for some reason, so throw another one, please.
Yeah. Kind of worth noting, we have to use the old version of this level, but the new version, he's not throwing instant kill knives.
Take this. Shove it into those fish's mouths.
One of the changes they made to make things easier for us, in the, I think that they realized that the knives were more difficult than they intended. I think he throws frying pans, which do damage, but don't kill you instantly. But I do not remember that for sure, because it's been a while since I did a playthrough that wasn't a speedrun.
Alright, time is coming up now, let's get ready. As soon as I touch this guy. Time. So we're gonna watch this cutscene together, because it's really cool.
Is happening right now?
I see you got a PB.
I have no idea what time I have.
In your upper left.
Your family.
Yeah, so it looks like it's a 28:04. Oh, hold on.
Not bother you.
Looks like a 28:04 on my end. 28:02. Have to check the VOD for that one. I apologize.
So
We do
nice.
use in-game time for this game
Okay.
primarily.
but I was imagining
Gotcha.
much worse.
So that means the cutscene time goes on top of it, I suppose.
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's not really a good run to go on the boards or something.
I would put it on the boards. Any bit of progress I like to put on.
So we had a little bit of a hiccup with our timer, so it looks like the final RTA time was 28:02.
Nice. Okay, that is a 4-minute 42-second PB for me.
Yo, congratulations.
Yo, thank you.
I'm glad we can all sit
So,
together and be happy friends now.
about that skip, like that ticket proxy.
Yeah, let me check on that. It looks like it did not get met.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, then we can only like escape here, and I say thank you everybody for watching. Thank you very much, Scarian, for the good commentary.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
And then I wish you guys a really nice rest of the marathon. You will hear me later on, I think, because I will commentate on Final Flames Future Cop Run because I submitted that game.
And
That will happen.
you will also hear me later because I have Bad Dudes coming up soon.
Oh yes, yeah, you will play that Bad Dudes in 2 games, right?
I believe so, yes.
Then good luck on that in advance, and I'm signing out now. Have a nice day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.